We are on to stage 3 now of the IQA observation. Stage 3 is simply the observation of the assessor. So this is where you, the candidate IQA, will be observing the assessor. And as we can see in the picture, we have Martin, the qualified IQA, who is observing Billy, okay, to make sure that he's objective throughout the observation. So the observation is an opportunity for the candidate IQA to observe the assessor's role and skills under the guidance of the qualified IQA. Okay, so it's very important once again that you, as the candidate IQA, you are objective here, you're following your observation report and also standards as well. And you're giving the assessor plenty of proximity to carry out their assessing role. So in the picture here, we have the assessor, Tom, who's a first aid assessor and trainer, just demonstrating the CPR technique. So that's an opportunity to refresh his skills. Once again, with the observation report, you can use perhaps the observation plan provided by TrainAid, or once again, your own organisation's observation paperwork is fine here. In terms of best practice, be objective, not subjective, of course. Use proximity, okay? Try not to be too far away from the assessor, because you do want to see the entire observation, of course. Make sure that you write down some key points. It's very important to, once again, observe the actual duration of the observation and make sure that you are not missing any key parts whilst writing down notes as well. That can be done after the observation, of course. In terms of other key points, remain in a position to see and hear what is going on, and also to wear any PPE if necessary as well. So think about health and safety here. Once again, you can use any standards or criteria along with the observation form as well. Okay, so you could be perhaps using an observation grid. Perhaps there has to be some type of observation standards. Okay, it could be the Ofsted framework, by example. So you could use those standards along with your observation report to judge your assessor or teacher on. That's absolutely fine to do so as well. In terms of standards and criteria, if that's for you, perhaps you could use some standards from a staff handbook or internal policies and procedures, or also you could gain some standards from an awarding body website as well. You don't have to use these standards. All that is required for you to complete the observation is simply the observation form from TrainAid or your organisation as well. The observation in terms of duration is very much down to you to decide. So it could be anywhere between 30 minutes to 1 hour as well. So just think about what is going to be observed, and when you've seen enough, you could let the assessor know, thank you, I've seen enough for today, and that is an opportunity to move on to the next stage and as well.